What's going on, Veve gang? Welcome back to the channel, All Things Strange. It's your man, Dr. Strange, and it looks like we are back in action. So you know what I'm asking, are we stacking or slacking on? Looks like we're getting Amazing Spider-Man number 529. We got to check it out, man. We got to deep dive into this drop. I'm a little intrigued, man. So you know what we got to do? Get the drop details, check out all of the covers. Probably head on over to Key Collector, see what's going on with those covers in case we don't get a lot of background information on who the artists are involved. Let's see if we got some Veve exclusive covers or are they associated with real life variants. So you know how we do it, man. Let's dive into this drop, man. And of course, if you're new to Veve Official, you can get started today with a free $10 in gems by going down in the description, clicking my Veve affiliate link, or you can scan the QR code right over there and get started today, man. And also, this video, as usual, is supported by Veve Official. And they're supporting the giveaway, man. You know what I'm saying? For the community. So we got to see who last episode's winner is. And of course, let me know down below which one of these 5 cover rarities is your favorite to be entered into the next Veve supported giveaway, man. So let's do it, man. You know how we do. We're gonna skip right over the covers right there and hop into some, story background. Let's see what's going on. So it says, clothes make the man. At least that's what Tony Stark seems to think. Transformed by his experiences during the other saga, Peter Parker stands poised for the next chapter of his life. And to mark the occasion, Tony has got a very special present, a new Spider-Man costume that's certain to raise eyebrows. I agree, man. First time I saw it on big screen, my eyebrows raised a little bit. I like the extra, spider claws coming out his back in gold and all of that. So yeah, man, I caught a little reverence for that suit, and looks like we're getting the first appearance of that suit. So let's get into it. We got a drop date of September 23rd, 8 a.m. Pacific time. That's 11 a.m. Eastern Standard. 5 cover rarities as usual, and list price is $6.99 with 3,000 total editions. First edition for public sale is $163, and that's going to break down to 1,200 commons, 780 uncommons, 600 rares, 300 ultra rares, 120 secret rares. Total of 342 editions across all 5 rarities are going to be withheld by Veve for promotions, licensors, comp distributions, all that good stuff. You can see right here below, it's only in stores for 30 days. Have to always keep that in mind with all of these comic drops that we've been getting. So can't sleep. We could snooze. We could take a nap, but I don't think it's smart to fully sleep on these books, man. Maybe modern, some we have our golden era, golden age, and all of that. And they may not be the most popular or grail books, but when it comes to scarcity, we're walking a fine line, man. So let's dig into this core common here. The common cover. First impressions is amazing cover, man. This pops amazingly. Love the blue and the red. Shout out to Veve doing that as well. And let me zoom in a little bit here, man. I want to get a little bit more details. See what's going on, right? So not a lot of blue in this spider suit. I don't see any. It's just straight up looks like an Iron Man suit, red and gold. I got no problems with that, man. That's a banger. I'm liking this artwork as well. And let me see who's involved. Brzezinski, Garney, Reinhold. Okay. So there's our common, man. Not too insane, not too crazy, but a solid cover indeed. Solid cover, man. Let's see what's going on with the uncommon. If I had to guess, it's gonna be the same cover, not all the color, right? And there it is, man. Of course, this is gonna pop crazy as well. I like this right here. Yeah, this is dope, man. This is dope. All right. Wish they even grayed out the Marvel logo though. That would have really made it pop even more and just kept my eyes like centered on Spidey right there. But it's all good, man. I like it. Let's see what our rare is looking like right now. All right. Basically, it's giving me like vibes like it's the same. They went for the same thing pretty much, right? Very interesting. These other artist renditions. Because it's the same, it's the same suit in general. but his face, definitely the eyes, like on this one, the eyes take up way more of the mask, you know. So very interesting there, man. I like how we got the Doc Ock tentacles going on over here. Then we know the hobgoblins in the mix right here with pumpkins. So I guess he's getting attacked 2-on-1, maybe even attacked by more people. You never know, man. So I am kind of interested in at least flipping through this. I don't know if I'm gonna like read it intensely, but I definitely see myself flipping through this just to see like how it all got started and see what this action scene right here is about. But let us get into the ultra rare. All right, this is giving me secret rare vibes because we got the all white background. So interesting that they chose this for the ultra rare. I have a feeling that when we hop on over to Key Collector, this probably has to do with the price values more than the aesthetics. So I'm guessing this might be the second highest in value, and maybe what we have for our secret rare is the highest in value, but we'll see that in a second when we go to Key Collector. But for now, let's see what it's looking like. Let's see. Here is the coveted secret rare. A lot of carnage going on in the background. Bridges and buildings is falling and birds is flying. I like the suit. I like the pose, all of that going on in this one. I don't like the how everything is so bright up at the top and then it's, you know, but doesn't give me secret rare vibes, you know what I'm saying? This ultra rare gives me more secret rare vibes than this, like, but again, if I had to guess, it's because of the price values, man. But I don't know. Let me know down below which one of these 5 covers is your favorite, man. Let's check it out one last time here. Well, I ain't gonna say last time because I might be back over here looking at them again when I'm trying to figure out if I'm stacking or slacking on this. But you know, once you do that, I'm gonna enter you into the Veve supported giveaway that we're gonna do on the next episode. But for now, what we're gonna do is figure out who the last winner is from the last video, right? So let me just scroll down a little bit. I'm a little curious. We got 18 comments here. I'm not sure if that's gonna count as all the entries, but it's 18 comments. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna go over here to pickawinner.co. Love this thing here to pick us a winner. And yeah, let's see what comes up here. We got, all right, 15 comments. All right. So, man, I don't know if Majin is in this, but man, nope, it is the fam, the Walrus King. Oh boy. Yeah, he won a couple of episodes, you know, back as well, man. He says, really enjoying the Fantastic Four comic book drops. OG comment is really cool. But I agree, secret rare and ultra rare, epic, hard one, but ultra rare for me. Yeah, man. That last Fantastic Four drop, those covers are banging. You know, I'm always a sucker for vintage artwork and covers, man. It's just something about them, man. I like the newer stuff, but just doesn't hit the same. It's not hitting the same for me. So shout out to the Walrus King once again. You're gonna wanna send a DM to, now we got, you know, OMW. We got Flexi Connects as one of the community managers. But if you can't find them, you can always default to My Collectibles, man. Hit him up with your Veve username and he got you, man. Congrats again, Walrus King. Thank you to everybody that entered that Veve supported giveaway. And if you want a shot at the next one, leave a comment down below. Let me know which one of these 5 cover variants is your favorite. So what we should do now is probably head on over to Key Collector Comics, man. We got to see what's going on. All right, we can see right here off the bat, this is considered a Key Facts debut of Iron Spider suit engineered by Stark Industries. I don't think that's anything we didn't know there. This was published in April 2006, so 3,000 mints. You could pull out a 2006 and, you know, make use of that April month date however you see fit. Maybe a 406 might be a good one, you know, but looks like the artist is Ron Garney, and this is written by Michael Straczynski. The synopsis: Mr. Parker goes to Washington, part 1 of 3, clothes make the man. At least that's what Tony Stark seems to think. And pretty much it's the same synopsis that Veve puts on their descriptions as well. So our common cover has a low of 3, a mid of 9, and a high of 30. Let's check out these cover variants. It says there's 4 of them. All right, so we have the newsstand. Yeah, I like how his finger is actually going over the label. See, I like little silly stuff like that for some reason. Just makes it look like the label wasn't just slapped on top of his finger, you know, or they had to like resize it, make it smaller. It's like, that's dope. They just keep it the standard size and then, you know, put him on top of it like that. That's dope. At least, you know, the finger, not the knee and everything else. So it gives it that depth of perception. I like that. And yeah, so this one has a high of 35. That's the newsstand. All right, indicated by barcode. Second print of this book came out, and this has a high of 15. So here's one of our variants here. This is the third printing cover by Mike Wieringo. Okay, so that is our artist here, and now we know for sure that's not a Veve exclusive cover, but is a real life variant. And this one was our ultra rare, I believe, or is this our secret rare? No, I think this was our. Let me go back. Yeah, this is our rare. Okay, that's our rare, and this is an international variant. So interesting. I don't know if he collected slipping or what's up with the other covers we have over here. Let's hop back over here. Okay, so this is our rare. I don't see the ultra rare on Key Collector, and I don't see our secret rare either. But I have a feeling they're gonna show up on eBay, because that's kind of what happened one of the previous episodes when we had a modern comic as well. So could be over there. Let's check it out and see what's going on. All right, so wow, wasn't expecting that. A newsstand, no auto, but and it's in an 8.5. It's going for 209. That's interesting. That's a raw. So, you know, I'm just gonna put CGC in here. See what we get. We got a 9.8, and I think this is also a newsstand for 104. So I don't know what's going on with that other price. They were trying to get off there. Another 9.8 for 129. Here's our variant, not slabbed up, going for 35. Okay. See what else we got here. We got someone with 2 autos on it for 245. All right. So yeah, I don't really see those other variants too tough. So that's kind of interesting, man. I gotta, you know, I don't know what's up with the Our Secret Rare and Ultra Rare covers, man. You know, I tried to dive in a little bit. I don't want to hold you guys too long, but I don't see it even slabbed up. So I don't know. If you guys know anything more about those covers, let me know down below. You know what I'm saying? Fam, gotta help the fam. So yeah, man, very interesting drop. You know, price values are obviously not through the roof. So I don't think that this is a drop that I'm viewing as like, oh, I'm trying to grab this because, you know, in real life this book is worth X, Y, and Z, and, you know, highly sought after. Really hard to tell, you know what I'm saying? But also gonna try and see some sold listings, maybe. Let's see, sold items. All right, we got a 9.8 here. Stanley signature for 330. 9.8 went from 170, and we have more 9.8s, another one 123. So yeah, man, on average I would say 125ish, you know, average it out. Nothing too crazy, obviously. So there you have that. Last thing I'm going to do is hop on over to veve.me, see what this is looking like on the app. You can see here, as I'm recording this, we have 1 day and 11 hours and 28 minutes before this drop goes down. All right, definitely like this new layout we got here. See if there's any other details, and it is, man. We got our cover artist here, Ryan Hitch. Yeah, okay. So we can see here a little bit more details, not too much. We got our additions over in this area here. All right. Weird, man. Over here it says the first available edition is number 262. I'm not sure why the information is not congruent, but that's what it's saying. It's also saying withheld editions 261, sold editions is 81. I don't know, I don't get it, but that's the numbers on the Veve website, you know. So the question is, am I stacking or slacking on Spider-Man 529, man? Well, synopsis is pretty simple on this one, man. I like the, you know, cover price, of course. It's pretty standard. It's $6.99, right? It'd be crazy to charge us more than that, right? But no complaints there. Edition size is almost irrelevant, man, because I don't feel like this is a comic everyone's gonna go for. Therefore, it's not gonna sell out, right? And if it doesn't, gonna want to keep track of how many were bought, and all of that stuff, because this is one of those that could be a sleeper in terms of like nobody really cares from a certain perspective, at least not right now. Like, but if Spider-Man in this suit pops up again in the movies, I don't know, man. People might want to double back and take another look. It's hard to say. It's hard to say the impact of the movies and how it correlates back to the comics and first appearances and all of that. But one thing I'm keeping in mind is it's being burned in 30 days. And this is a, semi important book. It's obviously still considered a key, right? So for me, I don't think I'm going to be stacking on Spider-Man 529, but instead, I'm just going to keep my ear to the BB streets, keep my eye on the market, especially post-drop, right? And see where it goes. I'm probably just going to target the common. If I can get a good deal on the ultra rare, probably grab one of those. 'Cause like I said, in my book, it's just like a secret rare, the ultra rare. I really don't feel secret rare vibes off of the secret rare itself. So that's probably what I'm gonna end up doing, man, is grabbing a couple in the market, because I do not want to get caught slipping in 30 days and not have any of this and of these books, and then the price might be a little, might be a little high. I don't know what's gonna happen. So rather than worry about that scenario, just gonna hop in the market right after the drop, maybe wait a day or two, grab another one here and there. But I don't think this is something I'm gonna like highly stack on, man. But let me know down below what you gonna do, because for now, your man Dr. Strange, all things strange, is out.